How you doing, Kari?
I'm fine, how are you?
Wow, this is awesome that you brought this camera for a first look. What is this?
This is the new Sony PMW F3 camera, which is a super 35mm, giving you a large imager. Put PL mount lenses on there and get out in the field and great depth of field.
Yeah, this is an awesome camera. I've been waiting for this one because it's got a lot of incredible features. The ability to use PL mount lenses, you got an HD SDI out, you got an HDMI out, which is awesome because we can use our EVF for it now.
Yes. Now what you've got in this one is you've got the ability to have 422 dual link output that you'll be able to do 1080 60p.
That's incredible.
So you put some sort of an off-board recorder on there,
right?
Whatever your choice is, and you've got some incredible capability in this camera for the price range. Now you are recording to the 35 megabit codec on camera, so it's 420, 35 megabits on camera, but you'll have the ability to do 422 out the HD SDI. And then there's also the ability to upgrade to the 444 dual link. You'll also be able to have 3G SDI out one port with that too, so that'll be pretty cool.
I will say that I was very impressed when we looked at it. We tested out the various levels of noise reduction, and this camera's not noisy. Another thing that I was impressed with is the robustness. This is a professional grade camera. It is not at the level of an EX3.
It's not a plastic camera.
No, this is a magnesium frame body camera like an E&G camera. That's great, and it has quarter 20s on it so that you can add
number
devices.
of them,
Number of them.
Coming towards the end of the year, there'll be a lens, an E&G lens, or a lens that's got servo capability built into it that'll be able to work off this camera. Because if you look on the right side of the camera, there's a servo rocker switch. Doesn't do anything now, but you'll be able to use it in a true E&G type fashion at that point.
If you have a rig for it. I mean,
absolutely, yeah. There's no shoulder pad on the bottom of this camera. You need to be able to put something together to make it so that you can actually...
No, and that's the very first thing I saw. I love that. I do like the idea that you have a zoom lens. I've kind of missed a zoom lens in the last few cameras that have come out. That's sort of bumped me out.
That's what everybody keeps asking for.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go back to something that I've been used to shooting on.
Right. Right. Okay, so let's talk about these Sony lenses now. That's kind of a shocker.
Yeah, they've got 3 lenses that'll come. You can buy the camera as the L, and that is just the camera body alone, or there's a K. So it's the 35, 50, and 85. And they're pretty large, you know, so you're going to be looking at having to put some matte boxes on there and whatever else.
Very large.
Yeah, but they look pretty nice. And then, of course, any other PL mount lenses you want to be able to put on there.
All right, let's see what they got. See, now here's what I like what we did here. Check this out. The shoulder pad, we're using this Q release to get the shoulder pad under here. By doing that, see the way they have this design, you'd have to have your eye here. This thing's gonna be a mile long and need a huge amount of counterbalance. Now, this is a pretty compact camera. This isn't much bigger than an E&G camera.
Back on the shoulder than even before, where a lot of the things were coming forward off the shoulder. Now it's back on the shoulder.
Right.
And you're actually just steadying with your hands versus holding with the hands too.
Oh yeah, you can't, I mean, that's not a real camera when you're holding with your hands. But look at the beauty. Now here he's using the Zacuto, the new EVF. This is a prototype of our unit. And this is what allows you to do it. The difference here is look at where his eye is here instead of having your eye back here. So by being able to throw that very far forward, and how's it feel with getting your hand into the follow focus?
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I have a place to hang it.
It also shows you that this really, you know, can't be used as a viewfinder because you really still need to have your head right where this flip-out screen is.
Right. That's where your eyes got to be.
Yeah. I mean,
so in order to see that flip-out,
it's still a palm camera.
Right.
So
no, I know.
It's the same thing. That
really, what you'd have. This is no different than the viewfinder. You got to have your eye in about the same position. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that feels like a real camera. It's actually, it's lighter than like a Betacam was by far.
Well, it's a lot shorter.
Here, you want to feel it?
And again, it can be
glasses.
It can be tweaked by moving counterweight back a little bit, moving where the viewfinder is. It's probably not adjusted to you perfectly, but you get the idea.
Pretty good in the balance department.
If I put an Anton Bauer on the back, it would be almost perfectly
Yeah, no, it's
balanced.
good. I shot with a 400 for years.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, this is lighter than a 400.
Yeah. No, it's nice. Actually,
feels
it's great.
really good.
And it's very
nice and
comfortable.
low.
It's very comfortable like this. Yeah.
Right.
Get it right off the hip and you're all set
these
to go.
grips can be moved to where you need
Absolutely.
to, of course. So.
No, it seems right on. I mean, she's got actually, now an interesting thing about the way he's got these grips set up is normally your hand would be way over here.
Right.
But with this particular type of grip, he shifted the whole rod to get your hands more centered.
Right, yeah.
And I like that. You know, our older style grips, they used to be way over here and your hands would be like that, not as comfortable.
Now this one's right directly off my body on that side.
Right. I think it's for the 10, 15 minutes you put that thing together, that was pretty damn
That
good.
was the first look. I mean,
Yeah.
now that I know what to do, it'll be short.
Okay, terrific. Well, Kari, this was really great. Thanks for bringing that by. I appreciate it.
having us in.
And I'll see you at NAB.
Okay, great.
Okay.